to find the big advantage. Here's a practice clip where we start with a small advantage and we find big advantage shot, and then a very similar clip using small advantage. In this drill, we give our players the constraint that we're only allowed to pass through single gaps. So we eliminate all double and triple gap drives to ensure that we understand our alignment and positioning, our single gap passing rule, and our cutting rules. So at the bare bones of this drill and our offense, we are a 5-out pass and cut team, but none of our cuts are to the basket. All of our cuts would be in 45-degree angles to the opposite corner. We use a small-sided game of playing 2-on-2. We will pass through single gap, cut away. Here we're neutral. We pivot to find our skip back to create a big advantage shot. The next clip is the same thing. We will pass through a single gap and cut away. Here we're going to use our small advantage on a lane line drive to find our big advantage in the corner when help comes. To implement at practice, and we're working on our starts and stops. But players are catching, they're starting, they're stopping, they're being patient on 2 feet and passing. Out on this player, I'm in trouble because he can shoot, drive, he's balanced, his vision's to the rim, where this becomes the really difficult closeout. So that's what we want to develop on constantly being a student of their shot. Here's a shooting drill we like to do. It's 4 lines. You get your own rebound. You pass to a new line. So we're getting a lot of shots up. But also what I want you to watch is when we get our rebounds, we're stopping and we're pivoting before we pass. So now we're incorporating every skill that we've gone over. We went over footwork, which was starting, stopping, and pivoting. We're working that here. We're working on playing off the catch. Right now, they're only shooting off the catch, but they should be hopping in or stepping in, and they should be coordinating hands and feet to where we're shooting on the catch. So we're not just shooting. This is encompassing footwork, passing, and catching. Next would be better pass. We love the small advantage finishes where here we're trying to get to the rim and go off 1 foot. So we're trying to create our advantage early, and then the rest is just about getting our eyes to the rim. These are some other finishes, so we might dictate the finish where if we go on air, this is a stride stop inside hand finish. So players are going to round coach. When they get to the rim, they're coordinating hands and feet, stride stop inside hand. This is what we call a donut, where we're getting on-air reps, but this is just part of our finishing school. So some shooting drills that we do to incorporate a little bit of everything here. One is we call money ball. Okay, so there's 3 minutes on the clock. It's ball and a partner. So we have 4 players at this basket right now. So this is just 2 groups of 2 working. Your first shot is worth 3 points. Your next 2 shots are worth 1 point each. The best you can do in a round is 5. You and your partner are trying to combine for 33 points in 3 minutes. So we'll go 1.5 minutes on each side. But as a coach, we're working after we shoot our 3 shots. So we have a money ball, we have our 2 threes. If we watch this player here, now he's going to start, stop, and pivot. So there's the start, here's the stop, there's the pivot, and then we're focused on throwing strikes. We're not just working shooting, we're working footwork, passing, catching, playing off the catch, and still getting our shots up. Some examples of money ball shooting, adding some finishing. So now we're going to shoot 3 threes. Our 4th shot is going to be a paint pull, which those 2 guys just did there. And their last shot is going to be a shot at the rim. So now we're getting footwork, passing, catching, playing off the catch, and scoring at the rim. So on your 4th and 5th rep, when they have their paint pull and they have their drive to the rim, they've got to catch with the same feet that they were as a shooter. So if we watch this player here, that's his first 3. He's going to get 5 reps at shooting. I want his left and right foot to look the exact same way on every catch. So this next one's going to be his paint pull. He should go left, right. There he did not. Okay, on this last rep, he's going to go left, right. and then drive. So he got 4 really good catches there, okay, out of 5. So not bad, but that's what we're coaching. We want to coordinate those feet on every single catch. So some skill work at practice that you can do to encompass playing off the catch and all your footwork and attacking is we will go 3 players here, where these 3 players in white are all working together. This player in the middle has passed to number 24 here in the slot. He's going to close out. If 24 can play off the catch and shoot, that's what he's going to do. If the closeout gets there too early, he's going to drive it. The 3rd player at the basket is going to be a defender. So as we go through, we get a drive, and now we Euro to finish, and we're just going to keep rotating. We're looking for catch and shoot threes. If we can't, we're attacking closeout and then scoring on help. Sometimes we'll play with live help. Right now, I just want a warm body down there just to provide some resistance so we're getting more game-like finishes. But again, this is where we could catch, shoot, catch, drive, and then playing against some help. This one is a shooting drill, very similar to Team 3s, which we saw earlier. We're just in 2 lines. We have 3 balls. Same thing. We're going to stop on 2 feet, and we're going to pivot before we pass. So we're working footwork, passing, catching, playing off the catch, and getting our shots in. And now we're driving what we call out of the rail or off the rail, out of the corner. This is good in the full court or the half court. So we're repping an offensive concept while working on coordinating our feet, scoring at the rim. Some game clips of us getting just a preview of several different small-sided games where now we're bringing game context to all the skill development part that you saw. So right here, we're not running any offense, but to me, this is beautiful offense because we're making it really, really tough on the defense, and offense are taking great shots. So we're always going to play very conceptual, but run our offense through the small-sided games. So there's no separation. Great way to do that is to put offense at an advantage. So you force help, rotation, and you force offense into decisions. This is very similar to just putting defense to the Gulf Coast or the 4-out, 1-in drill, the drive and kick drill that we saw earlier. So in that 4-round 1 drill, you can rep everything that happens inside the 3. This was a very good example of our concept of 2 passes out. So as we drive, we kick to the wing, and now wing goes down to corner. For us, that's offense because one of the concepts that we teach is 2 passes out. What I like about we're all in one group, JV varsity. Now, orange and black teams are determined through partners. So I know that the orange team and the black team are both going to be equal as far as talent level goes, or a mix of JV and varsity guys. But sometimes you end up with a JV guy guarding a varsity guy, because this is a 4-on-2 transition drill where we're running in 2 extra defenders. So I don't really know matchups here. So transition drills, although it's important to us, might not hold as much weight in our competitive cauldron formula, because I can't determine matchups in these practices or in these drills during practice. So looking at a specific practice,